Hi, everyone. Welcome to Health Freedom with Dr. Layne. And today we're going to answer one of the questions that I get the most, understandably, is do I need a license in the private domain? So this, of course, comes from chiropractors and medical doctors, acupuncturists, anybody who has been under the thumb, the realm of licensing agencies. So one of my favorite sayings out there with a question is when it's not cut and dry is yes and. But this question, do I need a license in the private domain, is a no and. Okay? So no, you don't have to maintain your professional license in the private domain. And it takes a lot of time to wrap your mind around this. We've been taught to ask permission everywhere. And the way that I finally, it was step by step, came to peace in my heart about this was, all right, I went to all the schooling. I have diplomas and certificates of training for all the post-grad things that I have done on my wall. I have that diploma. I went to that school and I graduated. Okay, I took the national boards test. I have that license. I have that certificate that I passed national boards. So then we go to our state. Many people want to have multiple licenses, or we get other certifications and these sorts of things. And now it steps into this realm that we have been taught, we have been programmed to think that we must go and say, oh, well, may I please have a license? Can you give me permission to practice my craft that I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for and many, many years in your state? Well, in the private domain, you no longer have to do that. So the other piece of this is, of course, you and I, with all of the training, all the time, all the money we spent, we don't want just anybody hanging out their shingle on the wall that says, I did what they did. I went to all that school. So yeah, that's a consideration, right? We don't want just anybody just showing up saying they're a chiropractor and they didn't go to all the school we did, or acupuncturist, or a natural herbalist, or those sorts of things, right? So I get it. We all understand this. However, now that we're moving into a new society, a new way of doing things, we're going to find that we're going to go back to a lot of very personal care, where we're going to check people out, right? Do they have that diploma on the wall? If not, probably not going to go see them. So for me, my choice currently is, until public perception has changed a bit, I'm going to maintain my license in the state of Nevada. I don't really want anybody out there saying, oh, she's not licensed, she's not a licensed chiropractor. And that's for now. It may change. However, that said, I'm completely comfortable going next door to California and adjusting. And I'm not going to go get a California license. I'm not going to just jump through their hoops to practice my craft that I studied for many, many years. And I'm always doing ongoing education, as we all are, in order to help somebody do no harm. We've had an oath for that. So now we get to go underneath that oath. So I wanted to share with you a little bit as well, just some verbiage from what would be your founding documents when you decide to set up a private health association. Okay, so you'll get, if you have a health association and you are taking new clients or new patients, then you'll have 4 documents. Some of these structures just have 3. But you'll have 4 documents. You'll have your articles of association, you'll have your bylaws, you'll have a membership application form, and a member intake form just like some of the forms that you do now, okay? So I wanted to give you a little bit of the verbiage out of these documents so that you know that you are completely protected in the private domain. So this is from the membership intake form, and this is what your client, your new client, signs. So they say that they understand that within the association, no doctor-patient relationship exists, but only a contract member-to-member association relationship. I have freely chosen to change my legal status as a public patient, customer, client to a private member of the association. I understand that since the association is protected by the 1st and 14th Amendments to the U.S. Constitution, it is outside the jurisdiction and authority of federal and state agencies and authorities concerning any and all complaints or grievances against the association. My activities within the association are a private matter that I refuse to share with the state medical board, the FDA, FTC, Medicare, Medicaid, or my own insurance company without my express specific permission. I enter into this agreement of my own free will without any pressure or promise of cure or disease prevention. I affirm that I do not represent any local, state, or federal agency whose purpose is to regulate and approve products or to carry out any mission of enforcement, entrapment, or investigation, and agree to accept membership in the capacity of private member. So that's, again, there's more. That's just a couple things there. And then on the actual application, number 3, we declare the basic right of all our members to decide for themselves which association members could be expected to give wise counsel and advice concerning all matters, including but not limited to physical and mental health care advice, law, and any other matter, and to accept from these members any and all counsel, advice, tips, whom we feel are able to properly advise and assist us. So I know that this is helpful to you. There's links below to book a consultation, a free consultation, to talk about what's best for you in deciding to help to set up your private health association. So God bless you all. Thanks for subscribing and liking this video and for sharing this channel and these videos with your colleagues. We're making a new world, and I am so appreciative to be a part of it. God bless.